could freestyle about it, preach about it, or go off top of the head. But today I bought my notes so I could resurrect the dead. Yeah! Greetings and blessings to my navigators of the seven seas. I am your locksmith, your symbologist, and metaphysical tour guide, Flat Archie 5000. And I'm back with another one as we navigate through the land of Pineal. Today we're going to unlock your Solomon's Temple to decode the wisdom of the owl. So as always, strap on your helmet and buckle up your spacesuit because we're on a mental voyage and we're about to take off before the walls of Jericho come crumbling down. In the tradition of entering Solomon's Temple, we must use a meditative master key to help us stay on the path of enlightenment. It is these divine words that have a literal, allegorical, and metaphysical message attached to them when understood in its proper context. So today, we give honors and respect to a philosopher and psychologist known as William James, who once said, "The art of being wise is the art of knowing what to overlook." Let me repeat it one more time for those of you who may have been wrestling with life in person, places, and things. William James said, "The art of being wise is the art of knowing what to overlook." Go on and meditate on that and click your heels 3 times while I ring this bell of enlightenment for that powerful meditative key of wisdom as you enter the corridors of your Solomon's Temple. Let's get to it, shall we? No time to waste. Okay, masterminds of Solomon's Temple, take note that owls have been a symbol of wisdom, mystery, and magic in various cultures around the world. These nocturnal birds of prey have captured the imagination of people for centuries with their haunting hoots and ghostly appearances in the dark. But beyond their physical characteristics, owls hold a special significance in the realm of the occult. In ancient Egypt, the owl was a revered symbol that held deep spiritual significance. The owl was associated with the goddess Isis, who was a powerful deity in Egyptian mythology. Isis was the goddess of magic, fertility, motherhood, and the protector of the dead. She was often depicted with wings outstretched like an owl in flight. The owl was seen as a symbol of protection and wisdom in ancient Egypt. It was believed that the owl possessed magical powers and could ward off evil spirits and protect the living from harm. The owl was also associated with the afterlife and was believed to guide souls to the underworld. In Kemetic art and hieroglyphics, the owl was often depicted as a companion to the god Horus, who was the god of the sky and the sun. The owl was seen as a messenger of Horus, carrying messages between the mortal world and the divine realm. The owl was also associated with Thoth, the god of wisdom, writing, and magic. Thoth was often depicted with the head of an ibis bird, another bird that was sacred to the ancient Egyptians. In the ancient Kemites, also believed that the owl had the power to see in the dark and to bring light to darkness. This symbolism was reflected in the beliefs of the ancient Kemites, who saw the owl as a symbol of wisdom, foresight, and insight. The owl was believed to possess the ability to see through illusions and to uncover hidden truths. Let me ring the bell for that. In ancient Greece, the owl was associated with the goddess Athena, who was the goddess of wisdom, warfare, and crafts. Owls often depicted on ancient Greek coins and were believed to be a symbol of protection and guidance. In fact, owls were considered to be the companions of witches and sorcerers and were thought to bring messages from the spirit world. In Celtic mythology, owls were seen as creatures of the night and were believed to have magical powers. It was believed that owls could see into the future and communicate with the dead. Owls were seen as symbols of death and rebirth and were often associated with the Druids, who were the Celtic priests and seers. Furthermore, in Native American cultures, owls were seen as messengers of the spirit world. They were believed to have the ability to travel between the physical world and the spirit world, and were seen as guides for those seeking spiritual knowledge and enlightenment. Some Native American tribes believed that owls were the spirits of their ancestors, watching over them and protecting them from harm. In medieval Europe, owls were often associated with witchcraft and the occult. They were believed to be the familiars of witches and were seen as symbols of darkness and evil. Owls were thought to be harbingers of death and misfortune and were often feared by the superstitious. In fact, some European cultures, seeing an owl was considered to be a bad omen, foretelling death or disaster. In African cultures, the owl was also seen as a powerful symbol with both positive and negative connotations. In some African tribes, the owl was believed to be a messenger of the gods and was seen as a symbol of protection and guidance. The owl was believed to have the ability to bring messages from the spirit world and to lead the living on their spiritual journey. However, in other African cultures, the owl was seen as a symbol of death, darkness, and evil. The owl was believed to be a harbinger of misfortune and was often associated with witchcraft and sorcery. For example, in South Africa, the Zulu tribe seen the owl as a bad omen, foretelling death and disaster. In Zulu culture, owls are associated with witchcraft and darkness and death. They believe that owls are messengers of witches and evil spirits, and encountering an owl or hearing its hoot is considered a bad omen. The Zulu people believe that owls can bring misfortune, illness, or even death to individuals and their families. Thus, the Zulu tribe holds strong beliefs about the supernatural and the spiritual world, and owls are often seen as mysterious, malevolent creatures that should be avoided by all costs. In traditional Zulu ceremonies and rituals, owls are often interpreted as signs of impending danger or an evil presence. To my navigators of the seven seas, you can see there are many perceptions and opinions about the many spiritual connotations attached to the owl. This mysterious creature has been an obvious gift and a curse to the people of the ancient world. So thus, let us masterminds deep dive into the science and symbology of the owl so we can make understanding understood, to finally demystify this creature through the lens of astrology and alchemy, which assigns a deeper meaning and association based on the celestial bodies and their positions. Thus, in astrology, each zodiac sign, planet, and house is believed to influence different aspects of an individual's personality, behavior, and life experiences. When considering the astrological meaning of an owl, a mastermind may draw upon these connotations to decipher its symbolism and significance. The owl is commonly associated with the planet Mercury in astrology. Mercury is the ruling planet of communication, intelligence, and technology. It governs the way we think, process information, and express ourselves. The owl's reputation for wisdom, intelligence, and insight aligns with Mercury's influence on mental faculties and analytical abilities. Owls are known for their ability to see through deception and uncover hidden truths, much like how Mercury allows us to perceive beyond the surface and delve into the depths of knowledge and understanding. In addition to Mercury, the owl is also linked to the zodiac sign Scorpio in astrology. Scorpio is ruled by the planet Pluto, which symbolizes transformation, rebirth, and the hidden mysteries of the unconscious mind. Scorpio energy is intense, passionate, and deeply intuitive, embodying themes of death and rebirth, regeneration, and uncovering of the hidden truths. The owl's association with Scorpio reflects its connection to profound insight, spiritual growth, and the journey of self-discovery. Let's ring the bell for that. Furthermore, the owl's nocturnal nature and association with darkness can be correlated with the astrological 8th house, which is also ruled by Scorpio. The 8th house governs transformation, regeneration, crisis, and the unconscious mind. It delves into the depths of the psyche, revealing hidden fears, desires, and motivations. The owl, as a symbol of mystery, death, and rebirth, resonates with the themes of the 8th house, encouraging us to confront our inner shadows and embrace transformational changes. Moreover, the owl's astrological meaning can be further explored through its association with specific planetary transits and aspects. For example, the owl's presence during a Mercury retrograde period may signify a time of introspection, reflection, and intercontemplation. Mercury retrograde is known for disrupting communication, technology, and mental clarity, prompting us to reassess our thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. Last but not least, let me point out in the tarot, the owl is often associated with the high priestess, who is the keeper of secrets and mysteries. This is a doorway where we discover the hidden mystical genesis of the owl and its association with various secret societies, such as that which can be found to carry out ritualistic practices in Bohemian Grove. For it is the owl that represents intuition, psychic abilities, and ability to see beyond the veil of reality by being aware of what others are not. This nocturnal energy represents knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for either good or for evil. One must remember that all is energy, and within some of these type of circles, some seek to tap into specific frequencies, so to invoke a desired manifestation. Thus, the owl in this context is the chosen deity in which some malevolent fraternal groups seek to work and hide in the dark. I'm going to ring the bell for that. I'm going to repeat that one more time. One must remember that all is energy, and within some of these type of circles, some seek to tap into specific frequencies, so to invoke a desired manifestation. Thus, the owl, in this context, is a chosen deity in which some benevolent fraternal groups seek to work and hide in the dark. Thus, as we dive deeper into the nucleus of this science, let us bring awareness to the Sumerian and Mesopotamian culture, where the owl held a significant place as a symbol of wisdom, intelligence, and mystery. The ancient Sumerians and Mesopotamians believed that owls were messengers from the gods and had the power to reveal hidden knowledge and secrets. The owl was associated with the goddess Lilith, who was a powerful figure in Sumerian mythology. Lilith was known as the queen of the night and was often depicted with wings and talons, much like an owl. She was believed to be a goddess of love, fertility, and protection, but also had a darker side as a seductress and bringer of chaos. Owls were seen as her companions, carrying messages between the mortal world and the spiritual realm. The owl was also closely associated with the god Enki, who was the god of wisdom and knowledge in Sumerian and Mesopotamian mythology. Enki was believed to have created humanity and bestowed upon them the gift of knowledge and intelligence. The owl, as a symbol of wisdom, was seen as a messenger of Enki, bringing divine guidance and insight to the people. In the esoteric and alchemical traditions of Sumeria and Mesopotamia, the owl held a special meaning as a symbol of transformation and rebirth. The owl was seen as a creature that could navigate between the physical and spiritual realms, leading seekers on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. Owls were believed to possess the ability to see through illusions and reveal the true nature of reality. That sounds so good. I'm going to ring the bell for that. In the alchemical texts, the owl was often used as a metaphor for the process of spiritual alchemy, where base metals are transformed into gold. The owl represented the journey of the soul through the stages of purification, dissolution, and rebirth. The owl's ability to see in the dark and to uncover hidden truths mirrored the alchemist's quest for inner knowledge and enlightenment. The owl was also associated with the concept of the Philosopher's Stone, a mythical substance believed to grant immortality and spiritual enlightenment. In the alchemical symbolism, the owl was seen as a guide and protector on the path to unlocking secrets of the universe. The owl's ability to see beyond the physical world into the realm of the divine made it a powerful symbol of spiritual awakening and transformation. In Sumerian and Mesopotamian art and mythology, the owl was often depicted as a guardian of the underworld, watching over the souls of the dead and guiding them on their journey to the afterlife. Owls were seen as companions to the goddess Ishtar, who was the queen of heaven and earth. Ishtar was believed to possess the power of resurrection and rebirth, and owls were seen as symbols of her divine authority. Overall, the owl held a deep and multifaceted significance in Sumerian and Mesopotamian culture. It was a symbol of wisdom, intelligence, mystery, and transformation, reflecting the spiritual beliefs and practices of these ancient civilizations. The owl's association with the goddesses, gods, and alchemical symbolism highlights the reverence and awe that the Sumerians and Mesopotamians held for this enigmatic creature, and its enduring presence in their myths and rituals, which continue to inspire and wonder and fascination to this day. In modern occult practices, owls are often seen as a symbol of wisdom, intuition, and psychic abilities. They are believed to have the ability to see through illusions and uncover hidden truths. Owls are often used as symbols in rituals and spell work, where they are called upon to bring insight and guidance to the practitioner. Some occultists believe that owls can help them tap into their own inner wisdom and connect with the divine. Question: why should one concern themselves with owls? And how can this information help you today? That's what the people want to know, and I'm here to give it to you. Answer: learning about the history and esoteric meaning of owls can offer valuable insights into diverse cultures, beliefs, and symbolisms associated with these birds. By exploring the significance of owls in different societies, masterminds can develop cultural awareness, respect for diverse traditions, and a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness between humans and nature. This universal knowledge of light and darkness is reflective of yin and yang energy, manifested through the various associations attached to this bird. Some view the owl as a benevolent creature, and some see this bird as a malevolent creature. Thus, a true navigator of the seven seas applies the principles of alchemy through mental transmutation while invoking the principles of as above, so below, which can inspire personal growth, self-reflection, and a heightened appreciation for the symbolic perception of polarity, which in return allows a mastermind to see things for what they are and not for what they appear to be. So as always, in Solomon's Temple, I leave you in peace with these powerful words. The owl is the wisest of all birds, because the more he sees, the less he talks. Let me repeat it one more time. Make sure you get the memo. The owl is the wisest of all birds. The more he sees, the less he talks. Ashe, ashe, ashe.